Good morning and welcome back to the channel, baby. This is another cover lover, which is a mouthful, especially if you really haven't slept in a long time. Uh, but I'm actually feeling very well, and thank you for your concerns and comments. I'm doing fine. I just don't sleep very well, and that's what happens when you get older. Anyway, anyway, so what am I doing? Right now, I'm just going to release something. I have my studio all set up, everything was ready to go, and then I decided to change it again. So that's why it's been 5 days since I've done the last video. But I think I've got it where I want it right now. And so let's get this up. What I'm doing, this was not a request. This was something I wanted to do for myself. The artist's name is Randy Newman, and I don't know how many of you know him. I called a good friend Jeff earlier and asked him about this artist. I've known this artist since it came out, well, just after. And Jeff, who's my age or maybe a little older, didn't know who he was. I was surprised by that. But Randy Newman has a very quirky voice. His big claim to fame before he got into Disney stuff was Short People was a big song in the 70s. Short People Got No Reason. And it was really, people got really upset by it because he said they were smelly and they stole things and they, you know, and they got no reason to live, all this stuff. And the underlying subtext of that song was racism. He was singing against it. He was from that whole era of the late 50s, 60s kind of thing about, peace, love, everybody should get along. And the video that I'm going to do, the song came out with the movie Toy Story, and it's called "You Got a Friend in Me." And I'm going to do the original in the sense that it's the original artist playing the same song. Now he's 80 years old now, and the fact that he's still going strong gives me hope. So I hope it does you as well. So we're going to get started in this. Before we do, I wanted to show you something real quick. Who's your boy? Who's your boy right there? That was one of the first real bands that I was in. We were called the Blue Wave, and we were out of South Carolina. And I'm the guy with the squid-looking arms right here. I don't think you can see it, my cursor. But all these were dear friends of mine. Two of them have passed away, and I'm saddened about that, but I still talk to Joel every now and then. Anyway, I just want to show you that because I think it's funny. All right, let's get this up, get the headphones on. This is live from 2017.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. For you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. You got troubles and I got them too. But there isn't anything that I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am.
Maybe bigger and stronger too.
Maybe, but none of them could ever love you the way I do.
Oh, it's me and you, boy.
And as the years go by,
Well, our friendship will never die.
you're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me.
And you got a friend in me.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Now, I love that, and let me tell you why. Couple reasons. First of all, because Randy Newman, he grew up in that protest time. I mean, not growing up, but he was a leader during that time. And if you've seen his discography, it's huge. I mean, the amount of songs he wrote, but he was never, fight the power that I remember. He may have been, but what I remember from the '70s is being this guy, gentle. People loved him. He didn't ram his ideas down your throat. More so, he just kind of said, "This is what it is," right? And whether you agree with him or not, you can't disagree with that amazing, weird voice that he has. And he was, of course, the older gentleman sitting at the piano. I don't know the mandolin player, but I do know. I didn't notice this until we were going into the song this time. It was a prairie home companion. I guess with Chris Style, I guess that's who it was singing, or playing the mandolin and singing. And just real short, because I divulge into this, I'll just go a number of places. But I used to listen to the Prairie Home Companion driving up and down the road with Notice themselves, and it's just it's old, like a old broadcast radio simulation kind of thing. But anyway, I love this stuff. It was very, very good, and I like it anyway. I like his quirky voice. You know that I like Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan and Neil Young and this guy, because I don't like the cookie cutter of all its music that comes out. It's great music, but it starts to become the same as far as the sound of the vocals go. But let's go ahead and get this other one up here. I will do that right now. Thank you for your patience with me. And okay, this is a group. When I was just looking for a cover, I couldn't find anybody really. Maybe one person that covered it that was a star, kind of in the same category with Randy Newman. So I was just tooling around and I saw something that looked interesting to me as a couple, probably married. Looks like they are, and they're in an attic. It's probably a recording studio, but it looks like they're in an attic. So let's try this out, okay? That way. All right, here we go.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Nice.
When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, boy. You've got a friend in me. Now you've got a friend in me.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got the troubles, I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and I see through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy.
And as the years go by,
Our friendship will never die.
you're gonna see it's our destiny.
'Cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Wow. Outstanding, outstanding, guys. Let me get this off here. Wow. Couple of things, couple kind of technical, mundane kind of things. But it did appear that that was an attic, and because there was short ceilings and skylights, but the only way you can get that kind of sound would be an attic, I wouldn't think. And they had a very cool kind of reverb, is very well set. Production work on it was great. You could hear everything fantastic. And so it leads me to believe that there was some work or some treatment or something done, and they actually recorded it there because they're singing. You tell they're not lip syncing. And he's an amazing guitarist. Wow. And they both had, what I like about this version of this song is the original version was kind of homespun and campy, and I loved it. But this was soulful and kind of jazzy. And if you hadn't heard the original version, I think that you hear that and go, wow, what a cool kind of campy kind of song, but it's got jazzy flavors to it. You know what? Anyway, I digress. I loved that. That was great. I hope that you did. Listen on your way out, and I'm going to stop recording and make sure everything's good for another couple of videos. I'm going to release this right now. Would you give me a thumbs up when you're at? If you like this, if you didn't, don't worry about it. Share with your friends. Again, I think all ages could dig either version of this, but especially that last version. Hit the notification bell because I've gone 5 days again without a video, and I apologize for that. But when I do release them, I try to release them in clusters. So hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And comment down below. Let me know if there's something you'd like for me to do. Send an original song. I can find a cover. If you heard a cover of an original song that you'd like for me to do, send it on. The way that you do that is you can leave it in the comment section below, or you can send it to an email, anothercoverlover16@gmail.com. That's my professional. That's my Gmail account associated with this video account. Anothercoverlover16@gmail.com, and I will post it in the description as well. And guys, thanks for stopping in. It's so good to see you, and I really hope you enjoy this. And even on only like 2 hours of sleep, this has been my day. So peace, and y'all come back and see me, all right?